Hey everyone, it's Doc Holiday here. I thought I'd give you a quick match breakdown. So I did shoot this past Saturday. I shot at Spartanburg Practical Shooting Association, 6 stages altogether. For those of you coming back, thanks for coming back to my channel, watching some of these videos. I know some of you are some returning viewers. Thank you for that. So anyways, please keep in mind, I am a Class D shooter, so I'm not good, really good yet, and that's what we're working towards. So thanks for coming here watching. So I did shoot with my Canik TP9 SFX, clear. So the old plastic, fantastic. Taylor Freelance grip. I did do the silicon carbide on it. Delta Point Pro, red dot, Springco spring in here, and Freedom Smith trigger. Awesome gun, man. I absolutely love it. So anyways, we'll get down to it here. I did try to take pictures of the stages as well before we shot, and the only stage I didn't get a picture of was stage 6. I don't know what I was thinking, just completely lost. I don't know, just wasn't thinking when I was there. So anyways, we'll get started here. So I was on squad 2, so we started on stage 2. So I was having some red dot issues. I thought I had a battery with me to change the battery out. I didn't. So I just kind of rolled with it. So stage 2, I actually shot with no red dot. It's amazing I didn't hit anything at all. So anyways, so there were 48 shooters total. I finished 40th overall. Yeah, it could have been better, but we'll get into that. So 17 carry optics guys, I finished 15th out of 17. So I'm kind of right where I've kind of started. So again, we're just kind of getting into this here. Generally kind of learning as we go, and of course trying to learn stuff from Tom Castro and some of the local guys here that I shoot with. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, end of the day with 107 Alpha, 37 Charlie, 7 Delta, 7 mics, 3 no shoots. So I got a lot of things to work on. If I would have cleaned up all my mics, I would have finished 35th overall, and would have stayed about the same in carry optics. So there's some room to make up there, some ground to make up for sure. So anyways, let's get to it here. Stage 2, I finished 16th out of carry optics, 45th overall, 2.8823 hit factor, 20 Alpha, 8 Charlie, 1 Delta, 3 mics. And so what I'll do is I'll put a picture of the stage in first, and then I'll show you the video. Okay guys, so from stage 2 at Spartanburg, we always go to stage 6, which is in the back of the woods. It's a very, very small stage, very small area set stages up. So really fun stages there all the time. I had it was a pretty good shoot for me there. Felt pretty comfortable. So I've been kind of working on, transitioning left and right, trying not to cross my feet, doing some shuffle steps when I can. So this is normally a good stage to try that, or this stage in this area all the time is a good chance to try that for sure. So I finished 12th in carry optics, 31st overall on the stage, 5.3886 hit factor. So I don't have a picture of the stage. I'm sorry guys, this is the one I wasn't thinking about for some reason. So anyways, 15 Alpha, 9 Charlie, 2 Delta. So there you go.
Bang, 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 and that in the last quarter. There's no way.
Alright guys, so the next stage we go to after stage 6, we always go to stage 3. Normally this is always the classifier stage that they set up, so this time they set it up with Hill Built and Drill 99-28. This was actually pretty good for me, and I don't think it's long. I don't think I'll be in a D class very long here. You know, lately I've been shooting middle of C, high C class in my classifiers. I do have a couple low classifier scores that need to drop off. This is going to be my sixth classifier score to actually score for my average for my classifier. So after this, my low scores should start dropping out. So I should be up into a C here pretty soon. So anyways, I finished on this stage. I finished 14th carry optics, 35th overall, 4.4905 hit factor, 9 alpha, 2 Charlie, 1 Delta, all steals. My draw was pretty good. I did have a little issue picking up the red dot right away, and then my reload are really good. So I've been happy with my reloads lately. They've been looking good. They've been flowing real well. I've been feeling them real well. So that's been going good. The steel went down pretty quick. What surprised me was when I took the shot on the right hand side steel, the back steel fell first, which kind of caught me off guard. And then I took a shot at the front steel, and I thought it hit. The steel popper didn't go down, and for whatever reason I froze. Instead of going over to the left hand, I took another shot at the right, and then went to the left, the far left back steel popper to finish it off. So here you go. Alright guys, so up next is stage 4. This one was kind of weird. Another thing to keep in mind is they weren't setting all these stages up perfectly the way they had pictured. A lot of things were a little bit tighter. Some of the targets were a little more skewed, but that's mostly due to the way the bays were set up for the sizes. It wasn't a huge deal. So this one, you start at the right kind of in front of the stage, and you actually have to take shots at targets there, and then you back out, and there's a target, a double stack target on your right as you're backing out. Make the turn and go around the wall. And over on the left, you got 2 targets that are off on your left. So my original plan was to back out shooting. However, when I drew, I just shot all the targets in front of me, backed out, hit the two targets on the right, made the turn, and for whatever reason, I should have been gripping the gun the whole time, but I didn't. So when I made the turn, transitioned to my left, I had to, my left hand was off the gun, had to bring it back up, and luckily I got the gun out in front of me on target before I got to the target, took the shots, and after those 2 shots, I reloaded, finished the rest of the stage. I did have one no shoot on this, and that was at the very end of the stage. Down at the bottom, I hit the no shoot target. I knew it right away. I took another shot, made it up, and for whatever reason, I took a couple more shots on the swinger. I probably shouldn't have. I didn't really improve my score at all. So lesson learned. But hey, it was fun.
You're finished. Unload and show clear. Clear, hammer down, holster. Range is clear.
Alright guys, next up was stage 5. This was kind of a different one. It really tight. It's like you're walking straight down the hallway. You had targets on the left, you had targets on the right. So a lot of the times I was watching the guy shoot, and they're able to so I just like, you come down the right hand, or if you come down the stage on the right hand side, there's 2 targets right there. My thought process, or my stage plan was, I was going to take those 2 targets there, transition over to my left, take the 2 sets of targets there, and I was watching the guys, and they position themselves on that around that barrel there so that they could take the first two targets on the left and be able to transition to the back 3 left targets right after that. I tried doing that and I wasn't quite in a position, so I had to kind of take an extra little stop, a little lean. And then I just wasn't thinking. And when we go take out of that position, I forgot about the other targets, the second set of targets on the right. So I had to stop, kind of lean back, hit those. But overall, it wasn't too bad. So I finished 15th in the carry optics on that one, 41st overall, 4.6779 hit factor, 19 alpha, 8 Charlie, 3 Delta.
Stand by.
Alright guys, so last stage of the day, stage 1. This was the last stage of the day. And I was just exhausted. One of my things I need to start doing is I need to start working out more, getting in better shape, because I can sure tell you that when I got home, my legs were killing me, my body was killing me. You know, I'm almost 50, and you know, it's awful hard to be getting around with some of these younger guys. You know, especially when I used to be in really good shape back in the day. But hey, you know, life happens, kids happen, family happen. So here we are, still enjoying it, right? I was still having some issue with my red dot. For some reason, it wasn't turning on. And again, you know, probably the battery's dead. Never needed to replace a battery, and I didn't have one. So, oh well, lesson learned. I'll make sure I bring batteries from now on. I thought I had them, I didn't. But hey, just so happens that the very last minute, I happened to push the button, the red dot turned on. So, and during my stage walkthrough, you'll see that there's a set of double targets like in the middle toward the back. And so the plan was I was going to shoot the array of targets on my left, and as I was coming across the right to get the targets through the window, I was also going to pop those or shoot those two the double stack targets in the back middle. Now I did it through every one of my walkthroughs, looked great, worked great. You know, I felt comfortable with it. But again, you know, last stage of the day, when I go shoot, I completely missed them. I mean, completely missed them. Everything looked good. I felt good. And as soon as I got done, I'm like, I know I missed those for sure. And, you know, the guy who was doing the video for me, he comes up, he goes, hey man, he goes, that looked really good. He goes, I think you missed those two back there. I go, I wasn't sure. I'm like, yeah, I did. So, yeah, you know, there's that, right? Failure to engage 4 mics right away. So, procedural. But hey, it is what it is. So, we're learning, and hopefully we'll keep on getting better from here. So, you know, anyways, so I finished 15th in the carry optics, 41st overall, 2.7313 hit factor, 22 alpha, 4 Charlie, 4 mics with a failure to engage. So, anyways, guys, hope you enjoy.
Finished.
Well, hey guys, thanks for watching, man. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, you know, I'll try to stay up to date on these things. I'm kind of new to all this. I do a lot of this video review as I'm finding to go back and review and learn myself. And you know, when you video yourself, you actually see a lot of the stuff that you don't realize, you don't feel when you're shooting. So I've always been kind of a guy that, you know, I practice and work hard. You know, I flew RC airplanes for years. I did what they call pattern RC flying, very competitive precision aerobatic stuff, and I finished 4th in the nation in my class in that. So I kind of know what it takes to get to get there, you know, if you really want to do it and you're motivated, and you know, I'm here to do it. So I just ordered a new reloading press, so we're going to get started on that. So anyways, guys, thanks, and we'll catch you later.